Alright, next we are going to turn the frog layer off. Use the magnetic lasso, which is hidden down under here if you don't see it. It's underneath the lasso tool. And we're going to select part of the tongue. Okay, so we drag magnetic lasso along the edge of the tool, and every once in a while, excuse me. Every once in a while, you're going to click just to say, yes, this is right. This is what we want. So it doesn't go all crazy on you. So if you had your magnetic lasso go crazy on you. And it's always selecting the areas that we want. So just drag a little bit, click, drag a little bit, click, drag a little bit, click. And when you get close back to where you want to finish it off, double click, make the selection. Okay, make sure that you're on the tongue layer that was on the frog layer. It's not going to help me. Make sure you're on the tongue layer. Copy, Command C, or edit, copy, Command V. For paste, notice that it makes its own layer. I'm going to rename this tongue tongue extra. That sounds good. You can name them whatever you want to. Okay, just something to help you remember what they are. Go back to my arrow tool, V, or come here and click the arrow tool. Drag my extra tongue up here. Okay, at this point I'm going to turn my frog layer back on so I can see where the frog is. Lower the opacity of the frog. Oops, I'm on the tongue layer. Lower the opacity of the frog. Come back to the tongue layer. Command T for transform. Or go to edit, free transform. I'll rotate this around, drag it kind of where I want it. Make sure that all my frog head is covered up. Okay, and then click V again. Apply. Whoops, gotta click don't apply. Command T again. Rotate. Move it around. Alright. Then click apply. And I'm going to start using my eraser. Just erase little bits of the tongue that I don't need. Okay. I don't really need to do that. Never mind. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go show you how to do something else. I'm going to come over to the frog. Magic wand. Select my frog. Actually, select outside the frog. Okay, so it has everything but the frog selected. Come back down to the tongue layer. Hit delete. There we go. Anything outside the frog was deleted. That chunk was probably still there that I erased with the eraser if it is. Anything that's right in here in the leg area that's still sticking out, go ahead and erase those using the eraser tool. Okay, eraser looks just like the paintbrush did when we used the mask. If we turn the frog layer off now, we can see that the kind of got the shape of the frog's head. We need to get his legs in here done too. Okay, so we're going to come back. I guess we're on the tongue layer. We're going to use the clone stamp tool. Okay, clone stamp tool allows you to take areas of an image and paste them or paint them into other areas. So we're going to hold down Option, and you see it turns into a little target symbol. Okay, so that's going to tell that's saying this is for the area that I want to paint from. So you hold down Option and click, and then come over and start painting. We got the inverse. Undo. Step back here. There we go. I do select inverse, so I have the inside of the frog selected. There we go. Clone stamp. Option click. start painting in parts of the frog. Don't want to always select the same area. You want to select different little areas. Okay. Let's turn off the dancing ants. Anything outside here needs to be erased. We can come in here and erase that. Okay. Notice that the lines of the tongue don't really match up very well. Again, we can use the clone stamp to kind of fix that as well. Try to make that look a little more natural. Let's see if I get a little bit of the shadow. There. Try it again. Okay, so it still doesn't look it looks better, but it doesn't look 100% natural. We're gonna do a couple other things to it still. Use my eraser to kind of clean this edge up just slightly. When you use your eraser, be sure you erase a little bit, then let go. You erase a little bit, let go. You erase a little bit, let go. So if you do make a mess up, you don't have to redo the whole eraser that you did. All you have to do is the last little click bit. Okay. Got a couple more things we got to do to it to make it look a little more natural, make a little more realistic, and then we will be done.